Fenzi, and I'm here for my second video. Woo! Nobody watched my first video, and it's kind of a relief because it means pretty much I can say whatever I want and nobody's listening, which is fucking sweet. But yeah, my place is still a really bad mess. I've only been home for 2 days because I just got back from a trip to Ohio with some friends, and I'm actually leaving in a few hours for this trip to Hot Springs with some different friends, and I am very excited. But no, nothing has been getting done around my house. I'm pretty bad at it. But some cool stuff that's been going on is while I was gone, Devin finished setting up the gym in the garage. So now we have like a squat rack and a bench and a bunch of weights that he was able to put together really cheaply through the Facebook Marketplace and finding little things here and there. So I have a treadmill over here, and I have all the weights in the garage now. So the only thing missing from the gym is the sauna. So I'm gonna keep my gym membership because I do like to sauna, and there's no like places to just have a sauna membership, and going to the Schwitz costs $30 every single time you want to go there, so it's really not like reasonable to go on a regular basis. But Devin and I have talked about building a sauna at the house, so hopefully that'll happen, and then I can do everything I want in my house and only leave for social engagements. The Ohio trip was really fun. Man, I'm embarrassed by how many times I'm saying which I just did again. But in Ohio, do I want to say this on the internet? But I will because nobody's watching, and I don't actually feel like it's a big deal. I just think some people will think it's a big deal. But the whole point of Ohio is went to the Organ Grinders Ball and checked out some sex clubs. And it was my first time doing that. I will say I don't think I ever need to go to a sex club again. I feel like the community I have and the sex I have access to is pretty enjoyable. And they weren't even like decorated extra cool, or the people there were mostly like older white couples. There was nothing exciting that I don't have access to at home. So I had like less access to stuff I wanted. So yeah, I think I'm probably not going to do that again. Maybe I could be like peer pressure to go with a group of friends again because I enjoyed like having their company, being there and hanging out. But the like aspect of going for a sex club, really not that enjoyable to me. The Organ Grinders Ball was cool though, a lot of really awesome fashion. But the usual like, anytime you go to anything that's like kink scene, which I mostly avoid, you can't help but like have the creepo factor there. There's just like some people who are kind of creepy. So I'm not like an isolationist, but in general, I like meeting new people in general, but going to big events like that, I just prefer to keep things within my friend group and our parties and stuff, and the occasional like few new people that come is like a lot better for me than going to this like big thing where there's no vetting whatsoever, just like anybody who bought a ticket, So yeah, that's my perspective. That's how I felt about that. This Hot Springs trip, a lot more relaxing. We're just going to go to some bathhouses, stay at this cool Airbnb near downtown. So totally different vibe. I'm very excited for it. And yeah, the people who are going are amazing. I'm super excited. The only thing is I got to drive 16 hours today to get there. But I am so down, so super excited. I did have one friend who went on the Ohio trip, and who I love and care about this person and really enjoy their company, um, and super value any second they're willing to spend with me. But she and I discovered that we are not road trip compatible. We have very different needs in the car. I like to be hot, she likes to be cool, and she likes to have the window down, and I find that like profoundly annoying, and I want to have like loud music, and she wants to sit in like mostly comfortable silence. And in general, just not a good road trip pair. She was supposed to drive to Hot Springs with me, um, which I do think would have been better because we would have had the buffer of our other friend who is also driving with us. But what was I gonna? But she said that's not like the reason she dropped out of the trip, because I think even if the 16 hours was going to be miserable, it'd be worth it for like the few days in Hot Springs together. There was other factors, but in general, I'm really sad she's not going because I love spending time with her. But there's lots of other cool people going, so I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be a good time, and we had like a little talk about it, and I don't feel like our overall friendship is affected at all, so that makes me very happy. um, yeah, this pile of clothes is like all stuff I brought to Ohio, and I before I leave, I kind of want to wash it and decide when I want to take to Hot Springs. Then when I get back, I really let me look at my calendar. Okay, I feel like I need a break. Yeah, I have a lot of plans, but in general, I want to start dedicating like 2 days a week maybe to stay at home and work on home stuff, because I have been getting a little crazy with like making plans every single day and going out and like having a day plan and then a night plan, and um, just when I'm not at home, things just fall apart. And until my other friend moves in, which I think will be really helpful. Until then, I really do need to like get more on top of all this stuff because it's just really crazy, and um, it's not like dirty stuff like food's taken care of, but just mostly a lot of clutter everywhere. Uh, which I'm pretty bad about. Like if I work on a sewing project or something, I'm pretty bad about just like leaving all the supplies for that out. So yeah, definitely um, something that needs to be fixed and taken care of. Which I think the solution is just being home more. Because when I am home, I do feel motivated to take care of stuff usually. Uh, but when I'm out or when I am only home for like a short period of time, because I am like here just to get ready to go out again, nothing happens, nothing gets done. Uh, One thing I'm excited about with the warmer weather is going back to cold brew coffee. I think it tastes way better, but I just like don't really want it in the wintertime. So I have that big like pineapple glass container, and I'm excited to fill that up with cold brew again. Um, yeah, it's been kind of dead this winter. And what else? Oh, I really want to start reading this book that my friend let me, by Caitlin Doherty, who I'm a huge fan of. And I mentioned, and she was like, "Oh, I have her book. You want to borrow it?" And I really did, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to take it to Hot Springs with me and hopefully get some reading done. Um, but also, like, I'm going to be there with a group of friends, so I don't know how much alone time I'm really going to want. Probably very little to none. But that we might just be, like, lounging around the house, like, together but alone type stuff for a part of the trip. Oh, I'm so excited. And I get to see my mom and introduce her to, like, all these people who I really care about. And that's very, very exciting. Also, somebody going on the trip is someone who I've, like, met a few times, but never had a conversation with or really hung out with, but they've come highly recommended by others. So I'm really excited to get a little bit more time getting to know them and being closer to them. And then, of course, I'm pretty much like the person who organized this trip. So everybody else going are people I already like am really close to. So that means I just get to spend more time with them and just like hopping around from person to person. Because I don't know if this has come through on video. Maybe it has. I can be kind of overwhelming, which I've been told, but people recently in my life say, no, I'm not, but I feel it. I feel like I'm a little overwhelming. So I think it's really nice to, instead of going on a trip with one person, going on a trip with a group of people, I can kind of spread myself out a little thinner. So instead of like bludgeoning someone with ridiculous amounts of attention, I can lightly butter multiple people with attention. I don't. Yeah. So it's gonna be really fun though. I'm super excited. Oh, I am upset though. I haven't been able to find my water bottle in like days. So I've texted some people to ask them if it was at their house. I do have like a backup one, but I mostly use that one for tea. So when I put water into it, even though it doesn't like taste bad, but it's like I don't enjoy the like subtle flavor of tea. I want it to either be like tea or water. It feels like weird thing that I don't like. So I'm gonna tolerate it because I like water and I need water and I like to fill my body with water. But I really would just like my normal water bottle back, and it has a big vinyl sticker that says Benzie on it. So I think if somebody saw it, they would be like, hey, this is Benzie's water bottle. It'd be really shitty if I left it at the gym. I guess I could call them and ask if it's there. I'm sure they have a lost and found, and because I have my name on it, it'd be pretty easy to like identify. Maybe I should do that. So that's what's going on in my life right now. If somehow you enjoyed this and want more of it, subscribe. And because I have no subscribers and no viewers, if you do comment, I'll probably reply. Ciao!